going on, guys? Now we are recording the next podcast. What episode is this? Do you know off the top of your head?
I do not. Maybe 15? Something like that? I don't know.
He doesn't even know what episode it is. So we just wrapped up a Facebook Live. Was that our first Facebook Live?
No, we've done a couple from different events, but that's our first dual Facebook Live where we're doing a Q&A. It wasn't just to show where we're at. It was to talk about what's going on and answer some questions.
And you guys showed up in a big way and completely ignored us and just carried on your own conversations in the comments.
Yeah. Lots of talking going on there.
Yep. So we just, again, we wrapped that up. What we wanted to do there, you can go back and watch it on the Facebook page. You posted it, right?
Yes, it's posted.
So it's posted now, so if you missed it, you can go back and watch it on the Facebook page. Just scroll down, you'll see our live video. We wanted to cover, we feel like there's just a lot of questions going on about the rally games. Like maybe people don't quite know what to expect or what's going to be going on. So we talked a lot about some examples of some of the challenges that you guys will be facing that day, how you'll have to accomplish them and work together and all that, and how you're going to have to plan out your day. You know, a big part of what we do, we didn't even talk about this, but a big part of what we do is mapping out the route.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to have to get a little piece of that going on tomorrow for the rally games on Saturday, June 22nd, because you guys are going to have to get together as a team and decide what is the best route, timing-wise, to hit certain landmarks, certain locations where we're not going to waste any time and all that. So you guys are going to get a little taste of routing yourself. And we talked about some of the prizes that we have. We have more prizes coming, but right now we have, obviously there's the belt, there's family 4-packs of tickets to each member on the winning team.
To the zoo for the zoo nights.
Yep. Tire Outlet is going to be giving you guys car alignments for free. Nick, what am I missing?
Autobahn is giving us a free 20-lap race, or a 14-lap race, a free 14-lap race to each member of the winning team. And if
you've never done it, those go-karts go fast enough that if you rear end somebody, they will bitch about it for at least 4 days.
Yeah, and what he's referring to, this lady's standing in the road.
Yeah.
What he's referring to is he rear-ended me in the damn go-karts and gave me whiplash. I didn't really have whiplash, but it hurt pretty bad.
I can honestly say that he bitched.
Yeah.
From Jacksonville, Florida to Deals Gap, Tennessee, and back.
Yeah,
I can honestly tell you that happened.
That was the day before Road to the Dragon. Actually, it was the kickoff party for Road to the Dragon where I got severely injured by...
I'm still getting phone calls from Morgan & Morgan.
Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, the go-karts are awesome. They're really fast. And at 14 laps, there's a lot of laps. So each member of the winning team gets a free race at Autobahn.
It kicks your ass, man.
It really does.
You gotta, those things are going so quick. You gotta fight them a little bit. To keep them on the track and stuff. But
so you'll have a blast doing that. Also, each member of the winning team gets entry into the next Genesis Rally Sprint for free. And if you've already signed up for the next Sprint, which we're going to talk about here in a few minutes, you'll get entry into the following one for free. And we're also, for second place, going to give everyone on the second place team a sprint as well. So we're going to give away 8 sprints that day.
Yeah. And you said for the other team as well. So we talked about kind of what you can expect, the kind of things you guys are going to be doing, how we're going to be scoring it. Some things you're going to have to find and bring back to us. Some things you're just going to have to snap a picture and show us. Some things you're going to have to post onto your social media. We also talked about bonus points. This is big because we obviously are being very vague about the rally games. It's because we don't want anyone cheating or getting an unfair advantage. So the ways that you can get a competitive advantage and get an edge on someone right now is you can invite people that have never done a Genesis Rally event before, and if they join the rally games while we still have space, they're going to start the rally games off with 100 points for their team, and you're going to get 100 points for referring them and bringing them. So that's one way you can get bonus points. The other way, you probably by now saw, if you didn't, it's on YouTube and it's on our Facebook page. If you click on videos, the video explaining the rally games, where we first showed you the belt, where we talked about the idea of it and everything. In that video, Nick surprised me at the end by just screaming his best Hulk Hogan promo right in my ear, spontaneously. That's another way you can get bonus points. So you and your team cut an old school WWF wrestling style promo and call out people and call out other teams and post that video to your Facebook page, not in a comment on ours, not on our page, not on the Rally Games page. Post it to your personal page and we'll find it and share it.
Yeah,
Right?
it would be helpful if you tagged us as well.
Right.
So we can find it.
Yeah, tag us. We will share it, but you got to post it to your page. That is, what did you say that was for points?
25 points per team member that does that. So you can get a total of 100 points.
Yep. So there's just a lot of stuff in the air, and again, we got to be vague with you. But what we will do, we have never left you guys hanging before, so we will tell you, here's the starting line, and here's the time, and here's the check-in procedure. You will not be left in the dark on any of that, and you will have clear instructions given to you. We will give you your hunt list. We'll do a driver's meeting, and we'll answer any questions day of, and we will give you your hunt list as you are pulling out of the parking lot. So you guys are covered. If you feel in the dark, you're not. I promise you, you're not. You know everything you need to know to be successful already. What else? Anything on Rally Games?
Yeah, one quick thing is I've gotten asked a few times, does everyone on Rally Games need their own vehicle? The short answer is no. The little bit longer answer is some challenges require all vehicles of your team to be there.
Yep.
So you can roll the dice that you won't need those challenges if you want. However, I'd plan on everyone driving their own vehicle, so that way you can participate in all the challenges, and so you can decide if you want to split up and kind of divide and conquer, because not everything needs 4 people, but some of them do.
Most of them need 4 people.
Most of them will be a lot faster or easier with 4 people.
Yeah. So an example of that, we've already given you this one. You will be going to Autobahn that day, and you will be throwing axes at a target. And you will be combining your scores to do that. So if you guys split up, you're not going to get all the points. And reason being, certain challenges, you're only going to have certain windows that you can do them. So for example, this challenge, you may not even be able to try it until noon. This challenge, you may have to be done with it. No one else can do it after 1 o'clock, and so on. So you guys are really going to have to plan it out, your timing, plan it out, the route you're going to take and do it. I highly doubt that anyone completes all of them.
Yeah, it'd be surprising if anyone gets them all done.
I would be impressed.
And just so anyone listening knows, literally nobody is getting early access to any of this.
Yeah.
I mean, John and I are the only 2 that know what everything is, and nobody will see it beforehand.
Yeah, and I haven't told Nick half of it yet.
Yeah, I'm going to find out at the same time as you. So.
Yeah, so there is no competitive advantage. There is no cheating. And again, if you want an edge and you want to get these points, those are the 2 ways to do it. Cut a promo, classic wrestling style, put your best Hogan or Macho Man voice on, or your best woo, or whatever you got to do, and call somebody out and post it to your page, or invite people and refer them to the Rally Games while there is still space.
Yep.
That it for Rally Games?
I think that's it for Rally Games.
Cool. So we got tons of other cool shit going on that I've been waiting to talk about. One of them is coming this Saturday, less than a week away, up at, I didn't bring it with me to talk about it, but it's at BJ's Brew House up in, River City Marketplace, up by the Jacksonville Airport. Yes, BJ's by the Jacksonville Airport this Saturday. The exclusive Mopar event is doing, they're doing a car show hosted by Exclusive Mopar. That is from 11 to 4, right?
Yes.
11 to 4. That's from 11 to 4. We are going to be out there starting at 9 a.m.
Yep.
Come hang out with us. You can sign up right now for the Exclusive Mopar car show and save money if you sign up now. It's $5 more the day of. I believe early registration's $15, day of is $20. Don't quote me on this, but I believe that's the case. So go to the Exclusive Mopar Facebook page, and they'll have all the information on how you can be in the car show this weekend. I know they have a ton of trophies and a ton of different classes that are going to be judged. And again, we're going to be hanging out there. So come out this Saturday and check that out. you guys are going to have the chance at the exclusive Mopar Car Show. Somebody is leaving that day with entry into Speedway Boomerang 2. And you guys know that's a big deal, especially if you did it last year with us. We had probably 30 cars. So Speedway Boomerang, in case you don't know, or in case you need a refresher, we're going to go October 5th. It's a Saturday. The day starts at Pusser's Bar and Grill in Ponte Vedra Beach, and we're having lunch and a driver's meeting on the water. Your lunch is included. This was awesome last year. They give you, it's a special menu for the day.
Yeah. You've
got like 3 or 4 lunches to choose from. There is no drinking because we're not going to let you drink and then go pile into your cars. But you'll get a soft drink or water, tea, whatever it is you want. You'll get your lunch included. We're going to have our driver's meeting. People were hanging out in the parking lot, checking out the cars and taking pictures and stuff like that. We're going to get you checked in and moving as quick as possible. We hit the road from Pusser's, and we're going to go down Sprint 2. The loop was sold out.
Yep, we oversold it.
Yep, that had 50 plus cars. We went down to Ormond Beach and we drove the Scenic Loop. It's a 34-mile drive through Old Florida. It includes coastal A1A. It includes intercoastal swampy marsh area, stuff like that. It is a very popular drive for bikers. It's one of the Florida historic scenic routes that there are. It's popular for like Bike Week and stuff like that. So we've already done it before, and that's going to be part of Speedway Boomerang 2. Now, that was not part of the original Speedway Boomerang. When we did Speedway Boomerang, we went straight down to Daytona International Speedway, and we did a tour of the track and the facilities and like the behind-the-scenes thing and all that. This time, we're going to skip the tour. We're going to leave Pusser's in Ponte Vedra. We're going to go drive the loop like we did at Sprint 2. Then we're going to be close enough that we're going to go over to Daytona International Speedway, and we're just going to get right on the track. And everyone is going to get their 3 laps. It's going to include the infield course. If you've ever watched the Rolex 24, you've seen the windy hairpin turns and all that. So you'll get your 3 laps there on Daytona International Speedway. A picture of you crossing the start-finish line and all that. From there, another quick huddle driver's meeting, and we rally back to Jacksonville, and we're ending with an after party and a raffle for prizes at Aroma's Cigar. Everyone will get a cigar, and we're going to hang out and just enjoy the night. At that point, get your drink on because we're done with the driving for the day and all that. And it's going to be awesome. So that, again, your chance to win your way. I looked at it over the weekend. Is it 165?
Yep.
165 for Speedway Boomerang. And you can win your way in for free at the exclusive Mopar Car Show this Saturday at BJ's at the by the Jacksonville Airport.
Yep, and then so that's one reason to go, and also there's a lot of other prizes that are pretty awesome, in all reality, but obviously ours is the best. So if you want to go to Daytona, and you want to win your way in,
dare I say grand prize?
I think it's a grand prize. Yeah.
I would say it's a grand prize.
And you do have to buy raffle tickets to get in, and it's all done through exclusive Mopar, but all the money goes to a good cause. So
Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah, so for the price of the raffle ticket, you can win your way in. But either way, come by, say hi, and look at some cool cars while you're out there.
Yep, we will have the Rally Games belt on display that day, so you can, if you haven't seen it yet, come hang out and check it out.
And if you want to cut your promo for the Rally Games with the belt, come on out there. We'll have it. Everyone's going to be looking at you like a fool. You sit there screaming and yelling a wrestling promo, but hey, that's what you got to do sometimes.
Yep. Good point. A lot of you guys are going to be out there already. I know that. So good point. What else?
So let's talk about sprints. Because I
don't want to.
I mentioned it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mentioned earlier that we're going to talk a little bit about sprints. So
tell them about yesterday.
So yesterday we left Jacksonville at 6:30 in the morning.
Yep.
And we headed down into Central Florida.
We did head it down.
And it was a pretty fun, eventful drive getting down there.
Go ahead.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
All right.
I've been fucking waiting.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, so we get on 995 at 6:45 in the morning down in right around St. Johns County. What was it, Old St. Augustine Road exit? Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Okay, it does matter because you can go look at the fucking evidence of what I'm fixing to tell you.
Yeah. Real quick, we do our homework, right?
Okay, yeah, let's do that first.
We scout these drives. Well, we'll come back to it, but we scout these drives. So whenever we put something up for you guys to register for, we've personally driven it, okay? And it's why we're recommending it, and it's why we know it's going to be badass. So,
like right now, why it sounds like we're in a car is because we're literally driving a route today. We're an hour and 15 minutes into a route that we're probably going to put up for sale for a sprint.
Yep. We are doing that right now. Recon. So Nick and I found a route, and we're like, well, Nick found a route, and we're like, we think we're going to go check this out and look into it, and we're going to go check out another car show that's down in Orlando, and we're going to look into this stuff. And so I got messaged by John and Jessica, and they did, the Sprint 2, and they did Road to the Dragon, and they're like, hey, we got to get together again soon, and what are you doing this weekend? I was like, well, Nick and I, we can't hang out. We got to go scout this route. And they're like, well, hey, we'll go with you. We're like, sure, let's go. So we mini rally. Like, my dad was out there with his 392, and John and Jessica, they busted out the Demon, and they went with us. So to kind of set the stage for you, mini little 3-car rally down to Orlando to go scout this route that we found. So go ahead, Nick.
All right, so it starts when we're at the gas station right by I-95 on Old St. Augustine Road.
John almost bought me a gas cap.
Yeah, John went inside to get a drink or something and left the gas door open on his car. John Willett walks in and bumps into it, damn near rips the thing off. Actually, let's go backwards a little bit. I get to John's house at like 6:15 in the morning. For some reason, we should have done this on the Facebook Live. It's easy. For some reason, John decides to not use the garage door thing in his car to close it.
Right.
But instead to close it while he's in the garage and runs and jumps over the little laser beam that keeps the door from shut.
Nimble.
And when he did it, for some reason, he had his arms out to the side and he threw his hands up like he was a bird flapping his wings as he leapt over this thing.
Okay, there's a reason for that. So weekend prior, I had tried the same maneuver and never ducked.
Right.
So I cleared the beam, and I also took off my forehead on the door that was coming down. So this time best. I'm like, gotta duck. Ducking is important. So I go to jump and duck, and when my head was lower because I ducked, I confused myself and I thought, oh boy, I need altitude. And I just kind of started flapping.
All right, so that was funny. We make fun of him the whole way to the gas station. We get to the gas station. John Willett damn near knocks the gas lid door off his car. And the look on John Willett's face was priceless, first of all. I laughed really loud. Would have laughed even louder had the door got ripped off. But we should have known it by those two events within 10 minutes of leaving that
it was going to be a good day.
It was going to be a good day. So then we get on 95. This is the order of cars. John and I in the Daytona. John and the Demon behind us.
It's not John the Demon.
John the Demon.
Makes him sound like a bad person.
John the Demon behind him. And then behind John the Demon is John and the other Daytona. Lots of Johns, lots of Daytonas. So as John and I are leading the pack, we're merging onto 95, and in the center lane are 3 Chargers coming up.
Hellcats.
3 Hellcats.
Yeah.
So
we were already going 75.
At this point we're going 75.
Yeah.
So I say to John, I wonder if they're going, meeting to the same place we are.
The car show down in Orlando. Or the car meet.
The car meet. And then John says, I don't know, but we are. And he hits the sport mode button. And I said, oh God, don't do this.
I did it.
He did it.
So yeah, I wonder if they're going. I don't know if they are, but we are. Bam! Sport mode. We're going.
Yeah, we're going.
Doing this.
So we're going 75. Mind you, 6:45 in the morning. Roads are still wet because it rained overnight.
Damp.
Very sticky, very dry. No, they're damp. So sport mode punches it.
Already going 75.
All of a sudden,
it breaks loose.
And we're looking at the fucking trees on the side of 95.
No, first we were looking at the median.
No, it kicked that way, then back to the median. We slid into the middle lane. Yeah, we slid into the middle lane, looking at the trees. Came back around. We're back in the right lane, looking at the median at this point.
Hang on. John and Jessica behind us, they got a little squirrely too.
But that John let off the gas.
He let off the gas. I ain't no bitch. I did not let off the gas. I was thinking, maybe not. Yeah. Maybe he felt it get loose sooner. That's a lighter car.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, he let off and he saved it. Just got like a little squirrely, and he was good. He's going straight.
Yeah.
We get full on sideways, facing two different directions. Right.
Yeah, going 75. At that point, probably going closer to 80, 85
on I-95.
And then back end kind of comes back around a little bit. We go off the road.
Completely sideways off the road.
Off the road into the grass, fast. At this point,
I never touched my brakes because I know that's a bad thing, and I was not overcorrecting or anything. So, we hit the grass, and the second we were off the street, we hit the grass. I stood on dim Brimbos,
and they didn't do a damn thing.
I stood on the brakes, and it didn't do shit.
Yep. So we're going pretty much straight at the goddamn trees at this point, and I'm thinking, I grab the center console, grab the door. I'm thinking, brace for impact. Hopefully we don't flip. And somehow we went up a little embankment.
Nick's freaking out, right?
No.
I'm texting.
He's I'm freaking out, Googling how to stop a car from sliding. He's texting somebody. I don't know what he was doing.
No, neither of us were on our phones.
No, we really weren't. But slide off up onto the hill. It looked like we were inches away from the trees.
Yeah, it felt like it too.
And then we settled back down into kind of the goalie thing, and then eventually slid to a stop up by the road.
Yeah. 0 damage to the vehicle.
The first thing either of us say, we come to a stop. We come to a stop. I look at John, and before he could say anything, I said, "Hey, no bullshit. That was a good fucking save."
I did save it.
He did.
I did save it.
We hop out of the car. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" Some other person stopped.
You know what my mom said to me today?
What?
She goes, "Yeah, you jumped out of the car laughing. You and Nick laughing, you cocky little shits."
No, it was because we thought we were going to die.
Right. We were laughing because we can't believe we're still here.
Right. So we hop out of the car, and it's more like a laugh, like a holy shit, what just happened kind of laugh.
Yeah, it could have been bad.
Yeah.
So it could have been very bad.
We look at the car, and there's mud all caked in, both wheels on the right-hand side. The front bumper on the bottom.
Completely covered with grass.
It looks like you were mowing for him.
Yeah. My dad says, "Looks like you hit a salad."
So, but 0 damage. The damn alignment didn't even get out of whack.
No, still drives straight as an arrow.
Nothing at all. No cracks, no scratches, no nothing. Yeah, keep on going. So, it was a scary way to start the day, first of all. But
everyone was like, "You good? You good? Nice. Well, you saved it. Good job. All right, be careful. Let's go." And we're back on the road.
We're back on the road. We go
looking like a salad, like a chia pet.
Yep. So we go to the car show that we were going to in Orlando, or the car meet. And all the cars are nice and clean, and John rolls up looking like he hit a salad, like his dad said. Everything's all dirty and covered in grass.
Yeah.
But the car show was underwhelming, and it was maybe going to be a stop for us along the way, but we drove down and we tested it out, and it wasn't worthwhile. So we're not doing it, which is a long way to get around to what we talked about earlier, which is we drive these routes. We make sure everything's good. If they're not up to standard, we don't do them.
Yeah. Yep. We have a certain commitment to you guys that we're going to give you these badass experiences, or maybe take you places that you've never been before. So we're like, hey, let's go check out this car meet as a potential ending point or starting point.
Yeah.
Let's go check out this route, and let's put together another sprint. So we're gone, like you said, 6:30. And what time did we get home?
It was after 7. I mean, because we got stuck in traffic coming back, and then when we got back up to Jacksonville, we went and drove another 2 or 3 hours to look for other routes and things that we had thought about in the past. And we continued it today. We both had to go to work, and then after work, we're 2.5 hours into this now.
Yep.
And here's the thing: the car meet we went to, that one didn't work out. It's not going to be where we end up going for anything.
You know what though? That's not a marker for you to edit this later.
Yeah.
You know what though? It's okay. It's okay that car meet was underwhelming.
Yeah.
Because we have a badass car meet coming in a few weeks.
We do.
And we'll get there in a second.
So if you do see us put up a route that involves a car meet anywhere else, just know that we have gone there. We've seen it with our own eyes. We know what it's going to be. The only other car meet we've gone to so far, we left once from Cars and Coffee in Jacksonville. The other one we went to, Caffeine and Octane in friggin' Atlanta. So just trust us when we tell you, if we're going somewhere, it's going to be cool.
Yep, absolutely. So we were doing our homework, and honestly, there's nothing to report to you guys from yesterday.
Other than, did you know, well, we're coming back from Central Florida on 95. Remember how southbound 95 was shut. 3 lanes were shut down. There was no accident.
Right.
You know what happened there? A motorcyclist got struck by lightning
I saw that.
right through the top of his helmet and killed him. That's why we didn't see any
I saw a picture
cars.
of the helmet. It looked like it had freaking exploded.
Yeah. So we risked life and limb.
Oh, don't make a joke out of that.
Okay, that was. I didn't mean it like that. But we did almost die in the morning. So, by the way, if you guys are going southbound on 95 and you see some skid marks off to the side right by Old St. Augustine on ramp, that was
Yours truly.
Yeah. So the car meet that's coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. So we are working with Detail Garage.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys know about Detail Garage already. If you don't, I don't even want to say the best kept secret. I mean, you're living under a rock. So Detail Garage is located off the Arlington Expressway over in Regency, off Atlantic Boulevard. And it is like the mecca of car detailing and car washing supplies. So a lot of us car guys, we don't want to just run it through a car wash. We don't want to do stuff like that. You want to just do it yourself, right? It's fun. You know it's getting done a certain way. You know you're using the right products. This is where you go. They use Chemical Guys products, or I'm sorry, they sell them. They sell Chemical Guys products. Yeah, let's be clear about that. I mean, like, you can get your car detailed while you're there, but this is like where you go to buy the stuff for you to do it. Mm-hmm. Check out their Facebook page if you haven't seen it, Detail Garage, Jacksonville. Check out their Instagram. They're posting awesome content of the products and how to use them. We're getting into the rainy season. They're posting stuff about, waxes and window sealants and stuff like that. And they're awesome. Just go check them out. They have been wanting to do their own car meet there. And we're going to help them do that.
Yep.
We're going to help them do that and bring it to life. So, you probably saw it on the Facebook page. If you didn't, gather at the garage with us the first Sunday of every month. It's going to be the first Sunday of every month, starting at 9 a.m., and it's going to go until noon.
Yep. We've got the whole parking lot at Detail Garage to do it. It's going to be awesome. You know, it's 9 a.m. to noon. So if you're a Jaguars fan or a football fan, you're still going to get home to watch the games. It's not going to be impacted by the afternoon thunderstorms we get. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really cool, and hopefully we get to see some really awesome cars.
Yeah. Here's what's going to be awesome about it. If you have lived in Jacksonville a while, you've been in the car scene a while. I mean, even if you're relatively new to the car scene, the same old car meets kind of get exhausted. Like, you know, the first Saturday you're going here, the second Saturday you're going here, the third Saturday you're going here, the fourth Saturday you're going here. Like, there's, I don't know, it gets kind of routine, right? So it's nice that there's going to be a new venue, new meet, new day of the week, new time, something new, something fresh. And we want this thing to be huge. We want the big old jacked up trucks. We want the exotic cars. We want the tuners. We want the muscle. We want everything. Cars and coffee, caffeine and octane, bring it all and gather with us at the garage. Gather at the garage. You can look it up on Facebook. Well, there's a Facebook page there, and also there's an event page specific to the July Gather at the Garage. That's going to be the first one ever. It's Sunday, July 7th, right?
Yep.
That's a question? Yes.
I think.
Sunday, July 7th, 9 a.m. is the first ever Gather at the Garage. We're going to make some phone calls and try to get some breakfast food trucks or some breakfast, coffee trucks and stuff like that out there. There's going to be music, and it's going to be a good time. It's free. Come check it out. It's going to be the newest cruise-in, the newest venue in Jacksonville. All right, well, that's pretty much it. Gather at the Garage. Look it up on Facebook. First Sunday of the month, and it's going to be 9 a.m. at Detail Garage off the Arlington Expressway. All the information's on Facebook. We have shared it. Detail Garage has shared it, and you can look it up. We've shared some stories with you guys, some of them funny, some of them not so funny. And again, right now, currently, you can hear my blinker in the background. We are scouting a route for you guys, and we're doing some recon right now to put together our next sprint and make it available to you guys. That's going to be in July. Mm-hmm. So be on the lookout for that. That is coming very soon. And again, Rally Games is less than 2 weeks away. It is Saturday, June 22nd. There are 2 ways for you to get bonus points. Invite another person in, invite another team in, even if they're not on your team. Your team will get the points, their team will get the points. And cut an old school wrestling style promo and call out another team. That's another way to get bonus points. And I think that's it. Oh, exclusive Mopar car show this Saturday. Come hang out with us. The belt will be there, and we'll be hanging out. That's at BJ's Brew House up by the airport and River City Marketplace. And it is from 11 until 4.
Yep.
And if you register early, you save $5. All right, so go check that out, guys. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, peace.